Why, hello. Midway Piper here. I hope all is going well. It's a pretty nice day today. It's a little bit on the humid side. It's, I don't know. What is the temperature? I think in the low 80s. Anyways, it's a bit on the humid side for my liking, but it's not raining like it's supposed to do the rest of the week. Wanted to discuss two things today, real quick. The first one is more of a shout out, and the other one's sort of a VR to a quick video that was put out today. But real quick housekeeping, because it sums up the two people very well. First things first, I have my Chris Harriott billiard. Those of you that don't know, this was, I found Chris Harriott's channel, and this was one of the pipes he had available on his website that was already made. It's a light rustic, it's a sandblast on it, sorry. It's a light sandblast. Bit of some contrast staining on there. And this was my Harriott trial pipe, and then I had the other ones that Chris made for me. But this was just sort of a stock pipe that he had on his website that I got. And it's a big old billiard. It's a lot longer than I normally like to smoke. And the bowl isn't super big on it. It's very thick walled. This thing is great for vapors. So this is my, I don't think I've had anything but vapors out of this pipe, because it does them really, really well. In it, Ken Byron's Raven Eye Flake. And those of you not familiar, this is a delicious vapor. Ooh, that's a nice one. They're coins. They're vapor coins. There we go. Yum. So, let's jump into thing number one. If any of you did not catch it, Chris Harriott did I think it was maybe a couple of live videos this morning, our time, about how he makes some of his pipes, showing how he shapes them and whatnot. They should be available on his page. If you did not get a chance to see them, go check out his page, and they might be listed under lives. They should be available to go back and watch. Pretty cool stuff. So it's always nice to get behind the scenes of what's going on in the pipe making world. And so that's number one. Yummy. This is pretty good stuff. See, it is a lot longer a pipe than I normally like. I'm normally more of a nose warmer kind of guy, but I do like this one. Number two, a quick sort of, I guess, VR to Sonoran Slinger. I haven't said hi for a while, so hi, how's it going? Hope all is going well still. I love to watch what you're doing with the forge stuff, so keep it up. Keep it up. I think you've seen my tamper before. It's a deer antler, or a piece of deer antler. Tamper, scoop. If you've not checked out Sonoran Slinger's channel, go check it out. started a Instagram page as well, so go check all that stuff out. And you can get yourself a really cool looking hand forged check tool and tamper and whatnot. So go check him out. But he was talking and did a quick 3-minute video this afternoon. At least that's when I saw it. Using some codes to talk about things that I don't have the patience to come up with codes for. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it straight and plain, and if YouTube wants to flag it, then oh well. I don't really care. Because I'm not going to say anything that I don't think is untrue. And it was in regards to Trump's handling of the Epstein files and Pam Bondi and all that nonsense about there was no little black book. Epstein didn't have a client list and blah, 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 blah. There's nothing to release to the public. I'm going to say Trump has done some things that I like. He's done some things I don't like very much. So believe it or not, there is somebody in this world who doesn't have Trump derangement syndrome, but also isn't Trump bootlicker. I know this Epstein stuff has a lot of Trump fans confused, thrown off, concerned. How could my man DT do that? How could he say there's nothing? He promised. Yes, he did promise, didn't he? This is what happens when you put your faith in a politician. I don't care. Did you really think that he was gonna start spitting out names of well-known, famous, rich people? Do you think he was gonna do that without any sort of care or repercussions? Is his name in the book? I don't know. I don't very much care. See, the thing that I'm learning that I'm seeing right now, I already knew this, I'm not learning it, but I'm seeing right now, that I hope a lot of other people are seeing, is that the Republicans always say the Democrats are promising things that are unrealistic and that they're never going to do, or they can't do them. And I agree with that statement. So a lot of Democrats keep winning is promises of giving things to people. People like to hear that a politician wants to give them stuff. I mean, look at New York City, for instance. This Mamdani guy who's 33-year-old Democratic pick for New York City mayor. He's making a lot of promises. He has no idea what he's talking about. None at all. The things that he's promising to do are not possible. You want to defund the police? Good luck with that. Good luck with that. You want to freeze rents? Good luck with that. How's that going to work? You're gonna give landlords tax breaks of some sort to help accommodate the increasing prices of everything? No, I don't think so. and then all your buildings are going to become decrepit, and it's going to become a giant slum. But people love to hear that he's promising rent freezes. He's promising to give things cheaper prices to the little man. I said in a previous video, I say it again. He is the Zelensky of New York. He is a pawn. But Republicans, you ran. One of the things that you ran on was that you were going to release the Epstein files. All of it. And now you're going to say, there's nothing? Okay. I wouldn't be half surprised with the way that stuff is escalating right now. If in the next week or two something big doesn't break, something big doesn't happen to distract people from that. I wouldn't be surprised. Or maybe all that is just this distraction. Keep people's attention away from the fact that the US dollar is declining in value. I don't know. One thing's a distraction from the other. We will find out. But long story short, if you put your trust and faith in a politician, you're going to be disappointed. Oh, but Trump is a businessman. He's just doing politics because he's a true American. Okay. Sure. Why not? Now again, do I think we would have been in far worse shape if Harris became president? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think we'd be in much worse shape if Harris became president. My point here is that I want to bring attention, hopefully most of you realize this. But things have become so, both sides have become so extreme. I was talking to somebody today, and in my job I see a lot of liberal people. And I don't push back too much. Everyone's entitled to their thoughts, whatever. But talked to somebody today. He's very anti-Trump. Talking about how all he cares about is gold, silver, oil, minerals. Yeah, that's about right. But how else do you think we're going to produce electricity? Just asking. Just asking. Because electricity doesn't just magically form, doesn't just happen magically. You need to burn something. whether you're burning the oil to produce, or natural gas to produce electricity itself, or you're using oil and natural gas to produce solar panels and wind turbines. Either way, you still need those inputs to produce energy. I live in New York. New York loves electricity. The other week, when it was really hot outside, got messages from the state, actually, the county, the electric company, all of the above. Please try to reduce your electricity usage during peak hours. Turn off your air conditioning. Don't charge your electric cars. Turn off your lights. Turn off this. Turn off that. We love electric cars so much, and that's the direction the state wants to move. We gotta do something about the electricity, right? Only makes sense. Our electric grid here is very fragile. I'm in a relatively rural area, as you can see. And all of our electric lines are on telephone poles sticking up out of the ground. Tree comes down, takes out power lines. Power goes out. Car accident, someone hits a utility pole, power goes out. Happens all the time. Why don't they bury it? It's all rock. It's all rock around here. You can't just dig trenches and put electric wires in the ground. I don't know how they're going to do it. They need to make the grid more resilient. Oh, we'll just increase our electric prices to cover that. Well, they've increased the prices. They haven't done a damn thing, though. That lady told me that Trump is the extremist. That Biden was a very middle of the road president. I held my tongue. And then watched her get into her Tesla and drive away. I don't know. There is no easy answer. But what I do know is picking extremist sides is a lose-lose situation. It's taking away the ability for people to have a conversation. Extremism in any degree is the death of conversation. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm not going to pretend I know, because I don't. I'm just sitting here in my backyard, in my rocking chair, with a pipe. But anyways, a couple other quick shout outs. Jess from Jess Piping. Good to hear. Good to hear the news. But yeah, do please go get a second opinion. That would be great. Just to be sure. I definitely think there's value in the near future for AI to become a good diagnostic for medical purposes. You know, Jonathan's going through a similar thing. And Piper X1X. You know? I don't know. I hope you do go get that second opinion. I agree, I like the results of what they found, but better safe than sorry, I guess. Man. Crazy, crazy times we're living in. I guess everyone's always said that, though, right? What's going on now is far worse than anything that's happened in the past. Okay. Sure, why not? All right. I think that's it. A lot of different things to talk about, but check out Chris Harriet's live, or lives if you get a chance. Good stuff. And just try to focus on the good things. We've all got a lot of good things going on in our lives, and I know, personally speaking, I need to do a better job of appreciating those things. So, all right, that's it for today. Sorry for the long and loose ramble, but just wanted to talk about a couple different things as they came to my head. So, all right, cool. Talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.